Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today we from Group 3 will be presenting about Internet of Things, or in short terms we can call it IoT. We from Group 3 and FP2. So in this topic, we're gonna touch about the introduction that will be presenting by me, the case study by Ijaz, the example by Wan Adam Akmal, and lastly, the pros and cons by Haziq. So what is IoT? IoT is a device with sensor processing ability, software, and other things that connect and exchange data with other devices. So, IoT has been evolved a lot from time to time. In the older field, IoT has embedded system, wireless sensor network, control system, and automation. But nowadays, it has become a ubiquitous computing commodity system, more powerful embedded system, and machine learning. So this is one of the example of the evolution of IoT. In the 1980, Coca-Cola vending is developed, and then first web camera prototype was launched, and in 2008, IoT has become one of the six revolutionary civil technology. So this graph shows us that most people has known about IoT, and the usage of IoT also increased a lot. But what can we say from this graph? When the usage of IoT has increased, the risk also increased. And international and local standards has developed a guidelines and regulatory frameworks. And IoT devices are vulnerable to security breaches and privacy concerns. So the next slide will be presenting by
From the introduction, let's look at case study. Our focus is in Barcelona on how they brought Internet of Things to life and transform into smart cities. So let's have a look at Barcelona's IoT smart city journey. Barcelona began large-scale IoT projects in 2012 and led by their mayor, Javier Trias, and the Smart City Barcelona team. They use strong fiber optic network to connect IoT devices in total 83 projects in 12 areas like transport, water, waste, and lighting. Their goal is to use IoT for cost savings, sustainability, and better life city. Now let's see some of the IoT innovations that they have produced. They have smart waste bins that have sensors to detect when they are full, and they have smart water meters in parks, and they also have smart street light that have motion sensors in it. And then they also have noise sensors to monitor nightlife areas. And lastly, they have public transport, for example, IoT bus stops that have real-time info and automated metro line. These are some of the graphic example of IoT innovations in Barcelona. As you can see, there are smart recycling and waste containers, train system, and also smart street light. Now, let us look at the impact of IoT in Barcelona. IoT improved efficiency, reduced costs, and saved resources, and also made the city more sustainable and citizen-friendly. And it also positioned Barcelona as a global leader in IoT innovation. So the key lesson is IoT works best when integrated with sustainability and citizen needs.
Thank you, Ijaz, for presenting about case study. Now we are moved to example. Today I will give you a quick overview about Internet of Things. Internet of Things is the technology that reshaping how we live, work, and interact with the world. So let's move on to the first example. The first example is smart home automation. What is smart home automation? Is internet connected appliance communicate with each other, creating seamless user experiences through remote smartphone control. Now, next we move to the smart factories in industry.
IoT enables fully automated plants that operated with minimal human input, which is with AI power robot and AI IoT sensors. Factory can run 24 hours, track performance, and detect new issue in real time. And this gives benefit that improve both productivity and safety. Now we are move on to healthcare monitoring, which is the example is where wearable devices monitor vital sign like heart rate and sleep. This data help doctor track treatment adherence and provide early interventions. It's leading to more personalized and proactive healthcare, which is easily to physician to monitor the patient behavior. So next, we will move on to educational technology. IoT tools like smartboard, automated attendance system, and connected classroom provide real-time feedback to the teachers and students. This enhance learning and save time and help school manage resources better. So we are so I finished my part. So let's move to Hazi Akmal part. Now I'll be talking about the pros and cons of IoT. We're exploring both the benefits and the challenges it brings. Basically, IoT is all about connecting devices like smartphones, wearables, and industrial machines. Let's start with the pros. First of all, IoT improves automation and efficiency. It helps tasks to get done faster. Furthermore, it can improve our quality of life. Think about smart lights, health trackers, or smart home system. Then, IoT also allows data collection and analysis, which help businesses and healthcare make better decisions. And finally, it enhances supply chains and logistics, for example, by tracking shipment in real time. But there's are also cons. IoT faces security risks, which make hackers can target connected devices. Then it also creates dependency on internet and power. If either goes down, the devices stop working. And there's also over-reliance on automation, which make people may forget how to do things manually. And lastly, IoT adds to the problem of e-waste since devices become outdated quickly. Here are some real-life examples of how IoT help us. First of all, in factories, IoT robots work efficiently to boost production. Then, at home, smart automatic lights can save energy and add convenience. In healthcare industry, fitness trackers help us monitor health by tracking steps, heart rate, and sleep. In the logistic industry, GPS sensors in delivery trucks allow companies to track goods in real time, making supply chains smoother. But IoT isn't always perfect. There are some downside in action. Firstly, hackers can break into smart devices causing security problems. Then, imagine you being locked out of your smart home because the internet goes down and you can't open your smart door. In working industry, workers can become clueless if IoT system break down since they rely heavily on automation. And finally, old or broken IoT devices often end up as piles of electronic waste which harm the environment.